Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe and make sure you touch that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload my next video. Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel, Cooking with Deshay, and today I have another recipe for y'all. So today we're gonna be making chicken broccoli rice casserole. Yeah, I'm adding the chicken, but you know it's normally broccoli rice and cheese, but today I'm doing chicken broccoli rice cheese casserole. So yeah, so these are the ingredients we're going to be using. I got the 3 sticks of butter, 2 are sweet cream, and 1 is unsalted. Y'all know my favorite 5 seasonings. And these are the chicken breasts, the broccoli florets. I didn't have no more cream of mushroom, but y'all know we use what we got. So we got the cream of chicken and we got the cream of mushroom. And this is today's recipe. Okay, so the first thing we are gonna do is put this rice in the pot. And y'all know we don't measure. So I'm just gonna do a little bit because the meat and the broccoli and everything gonna fill the pan up anyway. Then what you're gonna do is rinse your rice off. The first 2 rinses is definitely gonna be like a blurry color, like so. So we're gonna keep rinsing that rice off until it's completely clear, like you can see through the water. Right now you can't see through that water, so we're gonna keep rinsing that off. See that? Can't see through that water. And then you take your hand. That's too hot. Rinsing all that starch off that rice. Now, y'all see how you can see through it now? That's how it's supposed to be. Make sure you put enough water so where like when it boils, it don't just, you know, it don't burn. Now, I put my stove on 7 and I'm gonna let that boil until the until the water completely boils out, and then I'm gonna add more water to cover the rice, and that'll be the last time, you know? That's how you cook rice. Anyways, we're finna get started on the chicken. I put it on 8 because we're finna melt this butter. Alright, we're just gonna start with 2. You can use whatever butter you want to use. I use not Imperial. I don't use Imperial because that ain't butter. That's frozen oil. So yeah, we're gonna let this melt. Let these 2 melt. We got the water boiling, and once that butter melt, I'll be back. Now, while we wait for that butter to melt, I'm cleaning my chicken. Because you're supposed to clean all your meat. I don't care if the stove told you they cleaned it. You double clean it all the time. Nicholas, why you messing with that dog? I'm gonna put all that chicken in there. I'm gonna go in with some cayenne. Bye, Nick. Go sit down. Go in with that cayenne. Garlic. Most important part. Tony's. This is not really necessary, but I like the flavor from the onions, like I said in previous videos. And to get that chicken taste, we're gonna use that chicken bouillon like we used yesterday in yesterday's recipe. Those wasn't 3 full scoops. It was 1 full scoop and then 2 halves. So like two full scoops. Then we're gonna cook this chicken until it is tender. Then once it gets tender, we're going to add in our broccoli, which is not even a full bag of broccoli. It's like half a bag, or half of whatever's came in there, because, you know, much don't come in there. But remember, if you're not sneezing, it ain't seasoned. And this is what it's looking like. So I'm going to let that cook, and then once I feel it's tender enough, we're gonna add the broccoli. But I'm gonna time this so that I can give y'all the exact time of how long I let it cook. So I'm gonna set it for like 10 minutes. So if it takes more than 10 minutes, I'll let y'all know how many more minutes. But from now, we're gonna start off at 10 minutes. Let it cook for 10 minutes. And for you people that can't follow those directions as I talk, sooner or later I have my own cookbook, so you'll be able to purchase that. But for now, okay, y'all, so it didn't use the full 10 minutes to get to where I wanted it to be. It used like 6 minutes. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and add whatever broccoli left in this bag. And then once the broccoli is like soft, I'm gonna break it down in the pot. So I'm gonna use the last little 4 minutes and let this broccoli cook. Okay, y'all, so this is how my rice is looking. What I'm gonna do, I got 400 milliliters of water. Well, 450 milliliters of water. And I'm gonna pour some more water on top. until it's covered. And then I'm gonna let it cook all the way down, and then it should definitely be done. And so far, this is how the chicken and broccoli is looking. Once the broccoli is done cooking, we're gonna take it and we're gonna drain the majority of the butter off. And then once the rice is done, we're gonna add the rice, and then we're gonna add our cream of chicken and our cream of mushroom. Then I'm gonna melt some cheese and put it in there. But y'all will see the rest of the steps. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. Okay, y'all, so the rice done and fluffy, and now I have a little less than half a block of Velveeta cheese. Instead of draining that butter, I'm going to try something new today, so bear with me. I guess we all learning and growing together, right? So since it's already butter in here, I'm going to put my Velveeta cheese, because I want that to be cheesy. And the meat and stuff, that's what it's looking like. So I'm gonna add that butter in there. I mean the cheese. I said butter, my bad, y'all. So this is little less than a half. It's not a full half a block. Then to break down that cheese a little bit, I'm gonna add some milk. We're not gonna measure, but we just adding a little bit, just like you making like some nachos. You don't add too much, you just add enough to loosen that cheese up a little bit. Because again, we're trying something new, Chi Gang. Then we're gonna add cream of mushroom. Y'all see what it's looking like? We getting somewhere. Then we're gonna go in with just a little bit more milk. Just to keep it loose. But I don't want it too thick already, because we still have to add some of this rice. Nah, I ain't saying we finna add all this rice, but we're gonna add a whole bunch. So see, we added a lot of that rice. Now fold it in. Get that chicken, and that broccoli, that cheese. Y'all see? It's looking real nice. Now again, I've been slacking. I still ain't went to the store and got no shredded cheese. But if you want, you can pour this into like a glass dish, a pan, and put a whole bag of shredded cheese on top. Put it in the oven for like 5-10 minutes, and you got yourself a good meal. Or you can leave it like this. And if you don't have shredded cheese or don't want to use shredded cheese, you can always go to the store and get sliced cheese, which I still ain't did. But yeah, I'm gonna add some more rice, because I don't want it to be soupy, but I need it to be just right. Plus, I'm taking this to a party, so that being said, it's gonna be a lot of us. So yeah. And that was the recipe of the day. So instead of using the the cream of chicken, I switched to cream of chicken for half of a block of Velveeta cheese. I sliced it up, not chopped, but sliced it up. And then, you know, I added the 2 half cups of milk. And so maybe a whole cup of milk. And yeah, that it came out bomb. Really good. So what you use is a small 10.5 ounce can of cream of mushroom. Let's just say half a block of the Velveeta cheese, half a cup of milk, a generous amount of the chopped onion that I use in the container. You're going to use that Tony Szechuan's. You're going to use that garlic powder and that cayenne pepper, and you're going to use 2 tablespoons of that chicken bouillon, and that's the recipe for that. Y'all know now. Y'all know how to make my recipe for the chicken broccoli rice casserole, and now y'all know how to make rice. All right, cooking with the Shay gang. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the next recipe. Don't want to miss it.